This is Sentosa. It's a tiny little island off the coast of Singapore, and it's actually famous for being mostly man-made. Take, for instance, this sand here, all shipped in from places like Indonesia and Malaysia. And in terms of natural beauty, there's not so much, very flat, no waves at all, but it hasn't stopped the Singaporeans from coming up with reasons for people to flock to these beaches. Luckily, I've got my boardies on, and I'm gonna try a few of those out.
First up, riding man-made waves.
Hey Henry,
How you doing?
hey man.
You alright?
Yeah, you're here.
I am here.
Yeah.
Is this what I'm gonna be doing?
Yeah. It's flow riding.
Flow riding?
Yeah.
Right. It looks really intimidating, actually. Even though that little 8-year-old kid is
Not
doing
really
it.
kids can do it.
Some of these guys and kids are certainly making it look easy, but I've seen there is plenty of potential to wipe out, so I decided to grab a quick lesson on dry land before I hit the surf.
This is the flow board.
Right.
You're gonna be riding this later on. A few things you have to know. There's the nose of the board and the tail of the board.
Okay,
So
so-
the nose is a little bit
this
higher.
is- yeah, slightly raised. isn't
Slightly
it?
raised, yeah. Reason why the water's gonna come from the front, and he has to go through smoothly. You don't want to like put too much weight on your front foot, and if you tilt it down,
Straight over.
put a little bit of pressure on the front, it sinks, you're gonna wipe out.
Foot placement, check. Eyes forward, check. Imminent humiliation in front of a bunch of children, also check. I wouldn't say I'm that keen for Alfie to push the board from the ledge. Once I'm up, it's not too bad. I've snowboarded before, and it's a similar feeling, I guess. Now, keeping your balance without a rope isn't so easy. I'm okay at first, but then a face full of water. At least I kept them entertained. Back on the island's beaches, the water is as calm as ever.
The offering is completely different. I think if you were a real surfer, you definitely, in the high season, be on the surfs. But I think the entire idea behind Wave House and some of the, what we call it, the more man-made attractions that is Sentosa, is to provide a more controlled environment. You get to surf all year round, you get to surf in fresh water in a very safe and controlled and looked after environment. And I think that has an appeal in itself that is very different from someone being in a natural environment where you're subject to various weather and elements and other conditions.
And the calm waters are an ideal spot for one extreme sport. This robotic suit is a jetpack.
This is the pilot's seat.
So Henry, I need to strap you in nice and tight, okay?
Okay, sure.
Okay.
Ready to fly.
It feels like being strapped into an ejector seat. I have to admit, I'm slightly nervous.
So when I say arms up,
Christina here shows me how to operate the jet's engine, and the controls are delicate, to say the least. To steer, I have to slightly shift my hands and body.
It's almost like being a penguin where they're really awkward on the outside, but actually when they get in the water, they're really elegant. So that's going to be me.
so here we go on the count of 3. 1, 2, 3.
Looks easy, huh? Well, think again. This is tricky stuff. I feel like I'm dragging along the surface of the water. I can't actually get any real height. Finally, my feet are out of the water. I'm up, I'm up. Then I'm down.
We're gonna get you one step higher, okay?
This time I managed to get much higher. It's exhausting, but exhilarating.
Fantastic job. You're a natural. Wow, very elegant landing.
It's so much fun. I've never been that high above water, especially with my own little jetpack.